Hare Krishna. To go from the forgetfulness of the Lord to remembrance of the Lord is not a one-step process. It is a gradual process which may take one whole lifetime, or it may take many lifetimes too. So every day is a small investment in turning gradually from Maya to Krishna. Just like when you are eager to eat mangoes, you sow a mango seed. It's a little by little you water the seed, then sapling will come, you fence it, then you put some manure and keep doing it, give it sunlight. It's a gradual process. A day will come and the sapling will grow into a mango tree and will give you thousands of mangoes, isn't it? Just like your education, you start with, if you want to become an engineer, suddenly as soon as you're a newborn baby, you become engineer today only. Do you become engineer in one day? No. You go to pre-nursery, then nursery, then LKG, UKG, first standard, fifth standard, 10th standard, 12th standard, then you appear in the entrance exam. You crack it, then enter into the college. Still there are 4 more years to go. Then you get a B.Tech. So it's a gradual process, whether it is education, or whether it is growing of a plant, or even growing in a career in a company. When you join as a fresher, as GET, do you become a unit head immediately? No. You join as a GET, thousands of people join. In that, some of them gradually in 4 or 5 years, you win the trust of your boss, you become a team leader. Then you become a project manager. And then gradually you may become senior manager and everything. And one day you may be made in charge of a unit head or something, CEO or something. So these are gradual process, whether it is material life or spiritual life. If you really are keen to grow in your life. On the other hand, imagine if you sow a mango seed, you don't water it daily, what will happen? The sapling will dry up, isn't it? Or you went to the school, LKG, UKG, 5th standard, you became dropout. Can you become an engineer? You cannot. There are boys who joined engineering and left also, isn't it? Similarly, you joined a company, first 2-3 years everything went well, then you quarreled with your boss and you lost the promotion, isn't it? So therefore, one should not abruptly give up spiritual practice and bloop or go away. And one should not weaken one's attempts to grow. One should keep it stronger. Therefore, we were giving the example yesterday that when you go to the army, you have to carry weapons with you. You cannot go unarmed, otherwise you will be defeated. In any field, if you are going to do gardening, you need those equipments. You need a bucket, you need water, you need manure, everything. If you are going to study, then you need the books, you need a study climate, study environment and everything, isn't it? If you have to grow in your career, you need people who will guide you how to do that, correct, no? In the same manner, you have 3 M's. You have meals, mantra and mentor. Meals, prasad. Put only Krishna prasad. And mantra. Chant, keep on chanting Mahamantra. This is the sure short secret for purging the impurities of the mind and awakening love for God. Keep eating prasad daily, keep chanting mantra daily, every moment. And mentor is the one who will escort you, like Krishna is the mentor of Arjuna. He guided him. So you also have a mentor. So by these 3, being aligned with these 3 regularly, you are going to grow in the path of devotional life. Equip yourself with the weapons I was telling. Another thing I was telling is, even though you are well equipped, you are going, then nature of material world is that one has to be very careful, because any time there can be a hole in the boat, you were saying. So one has to be watchful, not to get defeated. One has to close the hole in the boat immediately. Similarly, whatever lacuna or some deficiencies may be there in our life, which definitely comes time to time, we have to clear it. For example, when you open the computer, you see that there are sometimes so many unwanted files are there, which cause the slowing down of the speed of the computer. You have seen that? Sometimes computer is going very slow. When you press a command, it doesn't quickly open. What is the reason for that? You have to clear some of those files, correct, no? So once you delete those files, then the computer goes very fast. You have seen that? Similarly, in our mind, there is baggage of yesterday and the day before or the previous weeks. What is the baggage? We had some tussle with some devotee. Or we went to the marketplace, somebody said something, you became angry or he became angry. Or you saw some sight which purified your mind, spoiled your consciousness. Or you developed a hankering after seeing somebody that I also want to have what he has, she has. So this kind of unwanted impressions which are in the mind are disturbance producing. Either disturbance due to lust or anger or greed, they are all there in the mind. They slow down our advancement in spiritual life. So early morning when we get up, coming in front of the Lord, we have to clear those files. How do we clear? We pray to the Lord, my dear Lord, I thought I am a great devotee. I still have some lingering anger, greed and lust and envy and jealousy. I have identified in yesterday's interaction, or 1 week before or 1 month before. These are all lingering in the mind. Please clean these unwanted things by Cheto Darpana Mardhanam process. So you are supreme, I am subordinate. Like Rupa Goswami Pad says, my dear Lord, you are Pandita Vara and I am Pamara, he says. I am illiterate, ignorant. You are very great. You are master of millions of universes and I am an insignificant speck like a dust. Although you are so great, I am so small. When I call out your holy name, you come running to hear my chanting. It is so kind of you that you pay attention to such insignificant creatures like me. So in this mood, when somebody calls the Lord and seeks shelter of the Lord to cleanse the impurities in the mind, it's like resetting the computer again. Sometimes you all have experienced, you refresh the computer, correct? Sometimes you wonder why it's not working. Then you refresh it and it works properly. So the morning time is for refreshing. Similarly, today, after the morning program, in the course of the day, you are going to encounter various people, various situations. Some of them may be pleasant, some of them may be unpleasant. Some of them may be as you expected, some of them may be which you did not expect. So, and sometimes you may be praised, and sometimes you may be chastised. Both, all are possible. So in order for you to encounter those pleasant, unpleasant and painful and pleasure-giving different situations, not to become proud in happiness and not to become upset in suffering. So where is the energy you will get from? For that you need the fuel, isn't it? Like you are going to go 5,000 kilometers by your car. First thing what you will do when you start the car? Yeah, you will load with your petrol. Once the car is loaded with the fuel, or if you have an electric car, you have to put it for charging in the night. Next day, then only you can use it. So similarly, the early morning program and the chanting is actually for charging ourselves, loading ourselves, to be prepared for the day's battle. Not only Arjuna is having battle in Kurukshetra, we are also having battle during the day. He has his battle, we have our battle. So when he was going to the battle, he was well equipped. You saw that how he went to Shivan Ghat, Pashupatasra, everything in the same manner. Before you take the car, you load it with fuel. In the same manner, the morning program, when we chant more and more and more, we become spiritualized. We become sanctified. Just like you put phenol or Dettol in the hall and throw water, and then you cleanse the hall, it removes all the impurities, and then the hall is very clean and very fragrant also. So if you really want your mind to be purified and strengthened to face the day's challenges, and not only it just cleanses, it also focuses. It helps to get a one-pointed focus on everything we say or everything we do. The holy name has that ability to bring us the concentration. Because Krishna says that, Vyavasayatmika buddhir Bhausha kahi anantascha buddhyo abhyavasayina. Isn't it? So in case we have abhyavasaya buddhi, multi-branched. Why we are multi-branched? Because we have so many raga and dvesha pulling us in different directions. But when we chant the holy name, when those raga dveshas are cleansed, then you get one-pointed focus. We become one-pointed in our goal. We are very clear. First priority is Krishna, and everything else will follow that. We are very convinced about that. when you wake up in the morning and when you chant the holy name. So many even devotees across the globe are innocently unaware that this morning program and the chanting, what it does to them in their spiritual life, and how is it going to influence their day's thought, word and deed during the day. Many are innocently unaware of it, due to which many of them think, Prabhupada said somehow or other you have to finish 16 rounds before midnight. They think, okay, morning some 4-5 rounds, afternoon 3-4 rounds, and evening some 3-4, and then somehow 12 o'clock, Prabhuji, I finished 16 rounds. People think like that. No, it's not like that. Actually, doing the rounds in the morning is not same as somehow or other completing it by midnight. It's not the same. It's like after getting slaps and kicks by Maya, then you go running to the bead bag. Okay, let me finish, 8 more rounds are remaining. No, those who do in the morning, they will be gathering momentum and strength and the vigor by which they will be able to not get slapped by Maya. He says, Mameviye prapadyante mayam etam tarantite. And also one who chants the holy name desperately and sincerely and helplessly and inoffensively, such a devotee gets the strength to follow the 4 regulative principles also. Because one has chanted the holy name and taken shelter of the Lord. Because Krishna says, Mameviye prapadyante mayam etam tarantite. So when Maya comes in the form of temptation for you to break the 4 regs, the chanting of the holy name is going to guard you, defend you, protect you. So in this way, when I say holy name, it is the chanting of the Japa, but it also is the morning program, the prayers we offer to Acharyas, Acharya like Prabhupada and all the Guru Vrinda, and we are offering to Tulasi, we are offering to Lord Narasimha. And our wholehearted participation with bringing our body, mind and words during the morning program, this is actually a very powerful program like the root of a tree. When the root of the tree is nourished, then the whole tree is going to be colorful with flowers and fruits and leaves. And, it's going to be beautiful. When the root is cut off, the whole tree dries up. We cut off the morning program, it's only a matter of time. Our daytime activities will gradually reduce and we become more and more materialistic. So like you cut the branch of a tree and you bring it to the room and keep it here, you will find that in a week it will dry up. Although initially it will look green, but eventually it will dry up because it is not getting that portion. But those who keep the branch connected to the tree and keep watering it and nourishing it, you water the root, but the whole tree is nourished. Similarly, you nourish yourself with the morning program, then the whole day is going to be powerful. You are going to be empowered devotee, protected devotee, focused devotee, purified devotee, influential devotee. And in this way you will see that you save yourself and you can save the world by this. That's why we are emphasizing a lot in the morning program in general and chanting of the holy name in the early morning in specific. Harinam Prabhu ki